singer-songwriter James Morrison. You've just finished, obviously you're touring in Australia at the moment, and the album name is The Awakening. The single that you're promoting at the moment is I Won't Let You Go, which has just gone double platinum within Australia, so that is nice, he says. You're performing I Won't Let You Go tonight on the show. What's it like to be back in Australia?
I love coming back to Australia. I think for me, I came here on the first album, did a couple of shows, and I got really sick. And then my second album, I didn't really come out here too much. It didn't do too well over here, so I didn't get to come out here until this album. So yeah, to come back with an album I'm really proud of, and my band are playing really sick at the moment. So yeah, I feel good about coming back. I'm doing some proper shows this time.
Well, it's taken you 3 years to write the album, and did it feel like it dragged on, or did it go quite quickly?
The first half of that, it really dragged on. I mean, I didn't know what I was doing. You know, I was just seeing, trying out some different things, seeing what would work, and it was only when I lost my dad, really, that I started to sort of. I had a couple of months off, and then I went back into the studio, and that's when it all started to kind of come together. Really, I started filling in the blanks of songs that I didn't have with songs that I was really proud of and they were real personal, and it just kind of came together at the end really quickly. You know, the last probably couple of months of those 3 years was when the whole album kind of came together, you know. So yeah, it was it was kind of slow and then really quick at the end.
Yeah, and I noticed you've got a duet on there for Arby, which you did with Jessie J, which is actually a song that you lyrically, you know, were inspired by your father. Was it great working with Jessie J, and also was it hard to work with such a personal song?
Yeah, I mean a bit of both really. I didn't know whether it was going to be a duet. You know, when I first wrote the song, I just thought it was a little personal song, you know, for my dad. But once Jessie got on board, it actually was really good to open the song up. You know, the interpretation of the song was easier to kind of be more universal with another singer, especially someone like Jessie J, who's got such an amazing voice. I was really shitting myself to work with her, to be honest. She's a bit of a diva, you know. And I kind of went in the studio on my own, and she turned up with so many entourage. I was really like spun out. But she nailed the song, man. She's great to work with. She's good fun. Yeah, and I'm not as intimidated by her as I was in the beginning.
That's always good.
Right, yeah.
Have you got a bit of advice? I mean, obviously with the shows like X Factor, a lot of these young artists are thrust into the spotlight at such a young age. Now, you reached success at quite a young age as well. You were 21 when your album went platinum in the UK, and you were the biggest selling British artist that year, male artist. Now, well, just to throw a few stats out there, have you got any advice for like younger artists that are put in the spotlight? You know, just in regards to pressure and what it's like.
I think the only thing that I could say that's helped me is just to try and be yourself as much as possible in any situation, whether you're doing interviews, whether you sing, whatever you're singing about. The style of music that you like, or the more it's like actors, you know. If they're trying to be, I don't know, you just got to be yourself. Yeah. Whichever song you're doing or whatever character you're kind of getting into, you know, you just got to kind of be yourself as much as possible. And there's a lot of different things that go on in this business that make you look at yourself and think, oh, you know, am I good enough, or and you just got to try and put all that to one side and just do what you feel is right. And if you do that, then even if it goes wrong, you can say I did what I thought was right. And that's a good feeling to come out. Even if this album that I released, you know, it failed, I just said to myself, if I'm happy with it, then I can live with it not, you know, selling loads of albums, you know, because you can try and please radio stations and you can try and please the media, and at the end of the day, you got to please yourself. It's like Ray Charles. He's like, you know, there's people that like Ray Charles and there's people that hate Ray Charles, but I always tell the truth. So, yeah, it's a good quote. You know, I kind of live by that, you know.
Good. Absolutely. Last question. It's party week here at the X Factor. Now, if you had a party, who would you invite to your party, and what sort of music would you play?
Ooh, man, I'll play loads of hip-hop. I'd play some weird Turkish music and stuff, just to kind of spin people out a little bit. I don't know. I kind of like, yeah, play some AC/DC, just party music. You know.
Who would you invite? I'd probably invite Charlie Sheen.
Charlie Sheen probably get out of hand quite quickly. Actually, I don't think I would invite him. Maybe some of his bitches, they could come. No, I really don't know, man. I'd get a magician there. I had a magician at my birthday party not so long ago. I don't know if you've heard of him, Dynamo. He's like amazing. He's a sick magician. I had him come to my party, and yeah, and he wrecked my house. So that was a good one. Yeah, bring a magician or a comedian. They're crazy as hell. Comedians. Yeah.
Sounds like a plan. I'll see what Eddie Murphy's doing for my next birthday.
Magicians, they're too like introvert. You need a comedian who's depressed as shit. Yeah.
Well, there you go. Thank you very much for coming along. It's a pleasure to meet you. Hope you enjoy your stay in Australia.
Cheers. Thanks a lot. Nice one.